Out on the Lanai, our special spot. When the sun goes down, if it's not too hot, it's where we laugh, it's where we dream, where sisterhood's always our thing. We talk it out, we sip our wine. Our Gen X hearts still hold the line. The world may change, but not always. We've got each other through our days. Out on the Lanai, wine glasses with a healthy pour, sharing every joy and every pain. Outside, right next to the pool, full truth is our only rule. Never anything we have to explain.
She's still driving on the left.
I didn't drive on the left.
So, hello, and we're back from Ireland. Welcome to Out on the Lanai, show 5. We've got a whole handful now.
Wow.
I know, it's amazing. Sorry we were gone for a while, but we were having fun. So, priorities. We're just going to talk about our trip. I've got video we don't have edited together. I tried to. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. We'll just do what we can. But how has everything else been going?
Trying to relax before first day of school, for me anyway, which is Monday, and then another week for the return of the kids to school. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's just been trying to get back into, well, and my boss mentioned that I look very relaxed and I'm very I don't know quite how to take that. So I guess vacation was good for me because I am just kind of, oh, okay, whatever.
Vacation is good for everybody. The problem is when you come back from vacation.
Yeah.
When you have to acclimate yourself back to real life. So that's always hard.
Yeah, let me share screen. I'm just going to see. Oh, that was not good.
Wow, it's a lot of photos.
It is.
And a lot of videos.
And these are just mine. Lisa added like 900 more, believe it or not.
I didn't add any. You know why? Because my phone has no storage left.
So we'll start with this one. I mean, this is I think that's we have our own crest now. So
I love it.
It did. It worked out well in Ireland.
The wine glass is a nice touch. Cheers.
Cheers. It's a ladybug, a wine glass, a castle, and dragon. So
yes.
Everything we need. Jamie will probably read the limerick or something that I wrote.
Oh yes, I can. I can read the limerick.
I wrote a limerick when we went to Limerick. Which is, I know it sounds lame now that I'm talking about it, but it was funny at the time. So oh, and we found out that Dennis has ancient royal share screen on this one. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Dennis with his royal lion.
Yes, he was there in all of his regal lionness was there waiting for us.
He looks like he's going to Narnia.
or coming back, one or the other, right?
Yes.
Oh my God. It's true. And so we should just talk about Ireland. Really.
Sure. What was your favorite part?
Oh, that's simple. We went and we got to feed baby lambs and hold baby lambs, and it was on this farm on the edge of a perilous death cliff.
Dingle.
Dingle, yeah, Dingle is a marvelous place, the road to Dingle
Is a perilous place.
probably took 10 years off Dennis's life because
Mhm.
Dennis did all the driving in Ireland, so we could do all of the day drinking. Thank God. And we really owe him a lot because he not only managed to drive on the left, something he absolutely hates, but he also did a marvelous job of cleaning up all the bush life in
Yeah, all of the bushwhack.
Ireland. He just cleaned it all up, took care of it, and no, seriously, some of those roads are
They're designed for two-way traffic, but their size only allows for one car.
they're designed for two-way horse traffic. They're not designed for two-way car
I
traffic.
think two horses could fit through some of
Well, I
those
didn't say with cart. I said horses.
Yeah.
Two horses can
Yeah.
go side by side. There were some points where it was perilous plunge to death
on the cliffs, yes.
or bushes.
And he chose bushes, which
Yes,
is why we
good.
collected a very large sample of Irish plants and foliage.
Yes.
Yep.
Good.
On the
Good.
side of the car.
Good choice. We all survived.
Mhm.
No, it was.
And no parking tickets. We didn't get any parking tickets, which
No.
is also really great.
No, I took my disabled pass, and that really did help. It turns out when you go, if you have one, take it because you can park pretty much anywhere.
And there's not a lot that can we talk about that? Like you go to Walmart here, like in the States,
Yeah.
anywhere, or any place, and there's always ample parking for disabled people. That is not the case outside, at least in Ireland, it wasn't the case. There was like one handicap parking space in a parking like garage. There's really not a lot.
Yeah. No, and it was empty.
Hmm. Always empty. We
Um,
always got it. Every hotel, every parking garage, street parking.
And we walked a lot, and I felt it a lot, and Jamie felt it a lot, and it
Mm.
was a lot of walking because literally these little towns that we were in all over the place are so beautiful and so old and so were built for walking traffic, right? They were just they predate us by so much that it's just amazing.
The sidewalks couldn't even if you were to walk on the sidewalk, you'd have to walk single file. Like you can't even walk next to each other. It's not like American sidewalks. It's very, very narrow if they even have a sidewalk.
Yeah.
And you have to go behind each other, almost like, you remember the kindergartens when you would hold the little rope.
Yes. Yes.
That's how you had to
Yes. Single file.
Yes.
Don't lose your buddy.
Yeah.
Don't let go of the rope.
Dublin, not like that. Dublin was more Dublin city, and so it's more metropolitan. So it was a little different. But all the little towns.
But Lisa in Dublin enjoyed so much whiskey that it didn't matter. She would have let go of the rope anyways.
That is true. That is true. But we did encounter some interesting things when we went to one of the smaller towns, Dare. Right, we were there, and there was a wedding. It was a beautiful hotel, and there was a wedding, and there was a lot of bachelorettes at the wedding. And when we arrived, we must have looked very American because they came up to us in their drunken stupor and said, "You guys are American. Are you from Tennessee?" And I'm like, "Tennessee? No." But I don't know where they got the Tennessee. I think maybe is there a show or something that's in Tennessee?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. And we hadn't said anything, so it wasn't like they were
picked up on our accent.
picking up our accents. But no, that entire stay, which was right in the middle of Ireland, is exactly like right in the middle of the heartland of America. I could have skipped that entire 2-night stay.
It was interesting. It was more conservative. I mean, we didn't get. I don't think there was is as much anti-LGBTQ.
No,
it wasn't that.
no. It was
almost like we were outsiders and we were Americans.
it was outsiders, and it was women.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
We were in a pub for dinner, which was a sausage fest beyond all possible belief.
True. But
And
it's a pub, and that's kind of what's expected in those small little towns.
and the women were milling about outside like they were supposed to wait for their men to collect them and take them home after they were drunken. But we had dinner and well, all right. Let's roll back. Let's start at the beginning. We left on our overnight flight at 12 noon, roughly, from Orlando.
Mhm.
We flew to Montreal.
Yay, Canada, because I've never been there.
Yay Canada. And as far as we saw it, I hate the airport in.
Oh, the Montreal airport is not good. It's very congested and crowded, and it's not set up very good.
It's not. So I'm trying to. Let's see.
That's the picture. I think that one. Oh no, I don't know if they're in reverse or not. Oh, that's the one we were in. Yeah, that one.
So I'm adding it now.
Okay.
So this was our outdoor shot in Canada.
Yeah, because we had to get off the plane, go around the airport, and then go through customs and security again when we got to Canada for our connecting flight to Ireland. So that was
So
yeah.
this was our 4 minutes outside in the sun in
Yeah,
Canada.
and it was just as hot.
It was
hot.
It was Canada summer.
Yeah.
Hey, our northern neighbors, get it together. Be cool up there.
I don't think they can magically change the weather.
Well, they should. It was hot. It was.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Ireland was not hot though. Ireland's summer was not hot.
Yeah.
It was rainy and a little damp. We, I think, saw collectively about 20 minutes of sun the entire trip. Oh, Dennis doesn't like that we're talking about the bushwhacking and him trimming the foliage along the paths of every road. He did. He did do that.
He did amazing. He did amazing.
He did.
I am not going to naysay.
No, I mean, and he also did an amazing job doing the jig puzzle of the luggage. Like we had to like
Yes, it was
it was like Tetris.
we were in a Volkswagen way the fuck too small.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
was
a
the name of it.
Volkswagen T-Rock, and Dennis won a major award.
He did.
Said.
He did. And it was Tetris. It was and we still.
I can't believe it took us the entire trip before we realized we could take the boot like part underneath the car where the spare tire would be, which there wasn't one.
We
and
had no
were
spare
shit.
tire.
No, and thank God we didn't need one, but I mean, we could put stuff under there. And then that was perfect because we kept putting more souvenirs and more souvenirs because every place we went in every town, Vicki was buying another pink Irish sweater.
Yes, I came back with 104 Irish sweaters.
No, but in reality, I think it was like 4.
It was 3.
Okay, 3.
And they're all pink.
Mm-hmm. I did not buy any Irish sweaters. I set out to buy one.
Yes, and this needs to be brought up.
Mhm.
So the two goals of the trip were 1, an Irish sweater, and 2, an Irish sweater ornament.
There was no Irish sweater ornaments, and I did not buy an Irish sweater because I am tactile and like they were fucking itchy. I'm sorry, they were itchy.
Okay, my
And
cash.
I wear short sleeves and I can't wear anything itchy. I can't do it.
I got a $49 cashmere sweater that is not itchy at all, and the other 2 were not itchy.
They were itchy, but they weren't as itchy as the first one. Yeah, they're made of wool, and so they feel like you're taking a nail file and rubbing on your skin.
Which is what I do on a daily basis, just nail file the skin.
You know, I can't do it. I have to be comfortable. That's why I wear what I wear. I don't care if everybody makes fun of my Crocs. I can't. I've seen her wear shoes and she's like, ow, 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 all night. No, nope. I'll wear my flats. I'm good.
Right. So we flew into Canada. That was a 3.5 hour flight. And then from there it was 6.
Montreal to Dublin.
Montreal to Dublin was 6 hours. So we actually arrived early the next morning.
It's like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. And we were all exhausted. Nobody could sleep on the plane. It was a god awful, noisy
Yeah. It's a flight.
plane. And so Dennis immediately, I mean, it was beautiful. We were going to do some things if we could, and then end up where we were supposed to, which was more towards the center of the
Country.
Green Isle.
Yeah.
And we went to breakfast in this beautiful Bray Beach.
Coastal town was really cute.
Saw our first cliffs. The beach was rocky. It was
but beautiful rocky.
Yes.
Like giant rocks, like you could take home because they all needed to be painted.
Like-
they were beautiful.
like eons and eons of polished small round rocks. Gorgeous. I mean, I'm just going to call it out, and it's true that Ireland mixes the ancient and the modern in a way that is unique and beautiful. So you would see things that were, stone walls that were date back to the 1300s. My God. And then
an air conditioning unit.
and people would build a modern,
Yeah.
shade over it and have a coffee bar
Mhm.
right there in 13th century modern construction together.
And that was for me. I mean, Dennis and I have traveled extensively in Europe, and that has not been our experience. Generally speaking, our experience in Spain and France and Italy has been that they have kept it exactly how it was. And Ireland, they've mixed the modern and they've kind of updated it, but still kept the characteristics of the old, which was I didn't expect.
Yeah, it was very different. Let me see what I can pull up. This was one of where we got to Bray. And again, I'm not going to do a major slideshow. I'm just going to try to share things here or there. I mean, I was just blown away by so much.
Yeah.
And this is where we parked. We literally, the beach is behind us at this point in time. And here's this beautiful hotel that looks like it has been there and probably has
Mhm.
for hundreds of years. It's still in use. It's still solid. I give full credit to the stonemasons of Ireland that just that's how they separate and mark
Mhm.
their land with rock
The
walls.
rocks, yes.
And
Fence. It's not fences like keep your neighbor out, but it was like, okay, this is my land. And even with the sheep,
yeah,
they mark the sheep with color, and it's to show these are my sheep, and these sheep have bred with this sheep, and it was really cool. Let's show some more pictures because
Yeah.
I think people want to see the pictures, and we got people commenting. We got Jaden, Jenny. People are commenting about seeing more pictures. It was just really cool.
now this is directly across from that hotel that I
Mhm.
just showed.
That
and
was in Bray.
it
Yeah.
was Bray, and all of that
It's rock.
is rock.
But beautiful rocks, not
Yes.
like hurt your feet rocks. They're all polished. Like imagine, how like we do those adventures where people paint their rocks and then they like hide them everywhere. Imagine an entire beach just full of those rocks that you can paint. That's what the rocks look like. They're
Totally
beautiful.
smooth. Some of them showed colors
Yeah.
of eons of sedimentary, formation. It was gorgeous. And of course, the gray skies. This was our first exposure to something that would be with us
The entire trip.
Yeah,
No sun.
we had
A lot of rain.
we had moments. We had moments of. We
Yeah.
didn't have a lot of rain.
The rain is not like I mean I know a lot of our viewers are in Florida, so it's not like monsoon and then it's sun. It's not like that. It's less than a New York rain where it rains perpetually all day long, but like monsoon and it's just a dreary day. Their days are like sprinkling of rain. It's not a monsoon, it's like sprinkle of rain.
Yeah.
But like all day. So like you have to wear a raincoat or a hat because it's eventually gonna rain. Like it's gonna rain.
And everywhere we went, it seemed like it was festival time. It was
Yeah.
Pride
that's what I was gonna say,
time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there was
all over the place.
so many pride flags everywhere we went, even in the small towns.
Right. And it wasn't, those weren't just for the festival. Those
They leave
were,
them up.
they leave them up. This is where we had breakfast. And I want to talk about Irish breakfast because when we paid for it, it was good. When
Yeah.
we got continental breakfast at the hotels, it was scarier than shit. Sorry. We had,
It was mediocre at best. Um, but I mean, it was better than I guess I can't even say it was better than American continental breakfast. It's a continental breakfast.
right.
I mean, we didn't have cereal, but
We had soda bread.
yeah, soda bread and oh, some really bad options. Yeah,
And this bar was open for breakfast, and it was a traditional
yeah.
pub that was, excuse me,
And the whole theme was Oscar Wilde, who is obviously native to Ireland, and so that was pretty cool.
Dennis
Oh,
who
and
mentioned
streaky
streaky bacon.
bacon. We have to talk about that.
Right.
So bacon, y'all know bacon to us is bacon, right? In Ireland, it's not. It's different forms of bacon. We saw many of them on our trip. We had you had bacon on in a meal that looked like a pork chop.
Yeah, it was
Right.
like a ham hock.
Yeah, it was like a big chunk. Um, I ordered bacon, or I think Dennis ordered bacon as an addition to something in his continental breakfast, and it was like ham. Like it was like a thick piece of like Canadian ham or ham. And then we finally figured out what, like 2 days before we were leaving, that you have to actually ask for streaky bacon. And streaky bacon is the bacon that we
Which-
know as bacon.
It sounds wrong though.
Yeah, but it makes sense because I guess streaky bacon has. I get it.
Streaky bacon sounds like it leaves streaky marks in your panties. It's wrong.
Anyway, we learned the bacon in Ireland, but it took us a long time.
Yeah, and
Because and what's messed up is that you would just ask for bacon at the same table, and we would all get a different version of the bacon. Like one of us would get a ham thing, one of us would get a streaky bacon. So we were all kind of like sharing, like, oh, Lisa somehow always got the streaky bacon.
she did.
And so we would just trade off. Like, I don't want ham, I want the streaky bacon.
Being honest, she was the only one that was Irish of us all. So I think you can call
The castle.
the luck of the Irish a true thing. Now, so we planned on going one additional place, but we were all so tired. Dennis and Jamie took the hit and drove us to the middle of Ireland to Kilkenny, which was exhausting after zero sleep and being up
Yeah.
already in travel for 10 hours.
I was in navigator mode. I was just trying to keep Dennis awake.
Yeah. And I would occasionally wake up and hear just Jamie talking about
Random shit.
the history of bookmarks.
Yeah, I look stuff up. That's what I do. That's how I keep my man awake. 'Cause, he was
Pez for fun and
Probably.
profit. It was sweet. And Lisa, who never falls asleep in the car.
oh, she was passed out. It was exhausting. It's a long. That's the thing about Europe. It's hard to get there. It's not hard. I mean, it's a lot less hard than it was before. It's not like you have to take a ship for 40 days or something. But it's a long flight, and the time change really f's you up, so to speak. And
Oh, yeah.
So
but
you're 5 hours behind,
and
and we didn't sleep.
Kilkenny was this beautiful town that was this is where we saw a lot of the art. Like this castle we saw 3 different castles. One was a Viking castle that they turned into a fort, and I really need
That
to
was
show,
beautiful.
I need to show video of that. So
we're not going to get to that. It's going to be a 2-parter.
Yeah,
We'll have to do it next week.
we're going to do video next week. That's why I'm just doing pictures. This was Bridgerton Castle, and I've got
Yeah, we went
incredible video
inside,
of this. Oh yeah. Yeah. This was like my total castle
Yeah.
fantasy. Now you're talking to a girl who's only been inside and helped build Disney castles. So my castles are fiberglass and have, fairies all over them. These were the real shit.
Yeah.
And the final one that we went to, King John's,
Mhm.
was literally medieval castle. we have so much to tell you. We
Mhm.
really do. And I don't want to shortcut this because I was really, really, really moved by our trip to Ireland in a way that I didn't expect to be.
Yeah, it's like being in another whole world.
Yeah. Yeah. They love their history, they embrace their history, and yet they are not beholden to their history like some countries I've been in where they just let things fall to
But
ruin.
they also really do love. They identify a lot of them with Americans
Yeah.
because there's so many Irish Americans in the United States and firefighters. I know in New York, there's just such a large population, and so I mean, it was incredible because like even we were looking and there was monuments to like the Lusitania, which went down there, but then there was also monuments to 9/11 and to
Yeah.
honor the firefighters that were there. And so,
Ironically, 2 days early, which is a little weird, but I digress. That what we did, we met a bartender who literally explained it to us in that he said, honestly, if you say where you're from, chances are in any pub anywhere, somebody go, oh yeah, I know, my cousin's there,
yeah,
my cousin's sisters.
there's a ton of Irish Americans in the U.S. Um, but anyway, it was a beautiful trip. We should definitely continue next week with the rest of it and some video.
Yeah,
Um,
but we're back.
But we're back. We're back and trying to assimilate back into
Get,
American culture and
and getting used to
school.
non-beer.
There was a lot of beer. But there was wine. I had wine. I
Oh,
had
we
no
did.
problem with wine. Some of the wine was really good. It's all imported though. It wasn't Irish wine. They don't do they don't do wine. They bring it all from like South Africa, New Zealand, and so
I will tell you what I miss the most. I miss the most having Earl Grey tea with my best friend every morning at breakfast because that sometimes was the best part of
yes,
breakfast.
they do tea much better. And I'm gonna just put that out there as we close.
Do better,
that
America.
the UK and Ireland do tea so much better than we do. Put it in a little thing and put it on a table and like have it like I don't know what the hell that's called. Not soaking, but like just
Seeping.
seeping into the water because it's so much better than it is coming out of a K cup pod. Says the woman who has a K cup pod machine in our classroom. But the tea was better there, and yeah.
Yep.
So um we're about at the end. So
Hi, Jordan. Hey. So good to see you. We miss you. And Aaron, yes, Aaron was the bartender who told us about all of the people in the US. Thank you, Dennis. And Lisa typed my name in all caps, so I'm in trouble. So I better go figure out what I'm in trouble for. We're back. We will see you next week. I can't say we missed you because we did have a good time, but we will.
yeah, well, we're like a week and a half, but yeah, I can't see because the lights in front of my eyes are blinding, and so yeah. But we'll be back next week. Love you all.
See you soon.